Are you feeding your dog out of this every day? Talk about a missed opportunity. So you're watching YouTube and Reels and TikTok, and you're trying to figure out, how do people get their dogs to do all these exciting things? It's a quandary I see a ton of people face, whether you're a beginner sport dog person or you're just a motivated pet dog person who wants more out of your active dog. Most people have no problem teaching their dog to sit or lay down, but how do you get the dog to do the fun stuff, like the spins and going between the legs, or even that fancy heeling with the head up? Well, today is your lucky day, my friend, because I'm going to show you how to get your dog to move enthusiastically into almost any behavior. Look, there are plenty of ways to get the desired flashy behaviors, but generally, the simplest and most effective way to do that is going to be luring. A lure is defined as persuading a person or animal to go somewhere or do something by offering some form of reward. Do you guys like the sweatshirt? If you want one, we've only made a few of them, so after you're done watching this video, then head over to our website, blackwoodcanine.com, and you can scoop up one of the last ones. To start this work, you probably should really figure out what's actually rewarding to your dog. This is Goose, a 2-year-old Rottweiler with an appetite for the crazy. This is Gamba, a 4-year-old Dutch Shepherd who's always got his backpack on a little too tight. And they're seeking a reward. Let's see what they choose. So, with that being said, you can use a toy as a reward, but I found food to be my go-to for the most efficient and reliable training repetitions. For my toy-motivated dogs, I'll pull out a tug or a ball to get more animation and speed once I've made the behavior clean and precise with food. This is where you need to ditch the food bowl. Well, maybe you don't need to ditch it entirely, but you need to at least take out about a handful or so you can use that for training. Once you've got some food in hand, think of your lure as a magnet. Place the food at your dog's nose, and they will follow you wherever you lead them. Ugh. If you do it like that, you're definitely gonna get bitten.
Oh, hell no!
Secondly, when you do it like that, you have no control over the dog's head. You need to create a pocket in your palm for the dog's nose. That way you can avoid being bitten, and you'll have more control so you can move your dog around more effectively. If you think this can make your good dog gooder, then like it and share it with anybody you can think of who wants an easier time training their dog. Start luring your dog backwards. Then try going forwards. Once you've done a few reps going forwards and backwards, try to get a spin. Make sure you're practicing this movement with both hands and on either side of your body. You'll soon notice that once you start incorporating these movements into your dog's daily activities, a few things will start to happen. One, you'll notice how much easier your dog is able to move their body. I mean, it's kind of like doggy yoga. Two, you'll notice that your dog is way more eager to interact with you. 3, you'll have a tangible way to move your dog around and teach them brand new things. Congratulations, your dog is following food. However, following food is only the first step. So David, how do I use this luring in my training in a way that makes a real difference? Well, I'm a firm believer that there are 2 things that should be incorporated into your luring immediately. One is leash pressure, the other is markers. If you're unfamiliar with markers or need a refresher, check out this video right here. As I lure my dog, and feel them push into my hand with unbridled intent, I will give my yes marker or click and release the food out of my hand. Both my click and yes are terminal markers with rewards, which basically means I use them to tell the dog, you've done a great job, your work is done, come and get a reward. In my opinion, it's crucial to introduce some leash pressure here too. We can go into depth on this concept in another video, but essentially, we want the leash to serve as an additional way to help physically guide the dog. So to start, I'm going to add minimal leash pressure in the same direction as my lure. Again, I'm looking for the dog to push into my hand with intensity. And at the moment that I like what she's giving me, I'll mark, click, or yes, release the pressure and reward. Okay, no bullshit. If you stop the video right now, you probably know more than the trainer you hired. Ooh, David, that is shady. For real. Most trainers either shy away from leash pressure or they shy away from luring. A lot of trainers shy away from luring because there are two major potential pitfalls. One is the fact that the dog can become so focused on the lure that they're not actually paying attention to what it is you're trying to teach them. Two is that dogs have an easier time learning from physical cues and body language, so they end up reliant on the lure and you can't fade the lure out. Not to worry though, if you want to learn how to avoid these issues, I'll show you how to keep your dog present and thoughtful while following the lure, and how to fade the lure in the next video.